Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Papaw's place. As always, if this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. Feel free to drop in anytime you feel. Guys, today I got this 2016 John Deere 825i Gator. It belonged to an older lady and her husband died. It ain't got but 300 miles on it now, but it's been sitting for several years. I done serviced it out, antifreeze, oil, air filter, fuel filter, put spark plugs in it. I got spark plug wires ordered, but it's got it like it's missing. It ain't running just right. So today we've been to take the fuel injectors out and show y'all how to remove them and clean them. So first I'm going to remove this vent hose. So it won't be in my way right here. So I can move these clips back to see if I can get enough room. And to get them wires out of the way, let's see. I think I'm going to remove the vent hose here to give me a little more working room. Lay it over here out of the way. Unplug that little doohickey right here. Ain't sure what it is. And now, to remove the fuel rail, it's 2 bolts. Instead of trying to get under here and remove the fuel hose from it, I'm going to remove the fuel hose from over here where it ties into the fuel filter. Because I done changed the fuel filter, so I know I can unplug this one right here. The little clip ain't wanting to come out of the... Well, I just broke it, so I had to go get... No, I didn't. It undid. I thought it broke. So now I might be able to fish that hose out. I don't know if it's number 8 or 10. Let's see what size them are. Must be number 10. Now, we got to try to figure out. There they go. They just wiggle and pop out. But we got to figure out how to get this wiring harness. And this wire that comes over here to this doohickey is going to have to be unplugged. So it runs over the top of this wire harness that goes to the injectors. So I can unplug them from each injector. Got that little doohickey unplugged. Now what else is going to be the problem? At least I can get it up high enough now once I figure out how to unplug these injectors without breaking the plugs on them. I gotta go get my flashlight, guys. Looks like they got some kind of clip right under there. It's gotta be. Yep. Pull this little clip. It's a wire clip, like so. Then them will come right off. Then you drop one like I did and it falls down in the motor. Down in there somewhere. So I have to get my light and my magnet and see if I can fish that out. Alright, here we come out with what we want. Now let me, oh Lord, I don't even see that clip. Well guys, I have to look later for the clip that fell down there. It's down in there somewhere. If I can't, I have to order a clip. So I just removed the first injector. Forgot to turn the camera on, but y'all see that little metal clip right here? You just stick a screwdriver behind it and pop it off like that right there. Then you just wiggle waggle them out because they just got an O-ring. So now I'm going to see. These don't look dirty, but that don't mean they ain't dirty inside. I got to rig up my injector cleaner apparatus I got. And see if I got any carburetor spray. I may have to go to the store and get some carburetor spray. In the meantime, I'm going to be looking for one of these little clips right here. Once I get to step start cleaning these, I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Now guys, after I do this, I explain how I set up my little homemade contraption here. So an injector's got to be power supply to it in order for it to work, to clean it. And this would be so much better if I had somebody else here while I hold on to this. Now this ain't the way the professionals do it. This is just how I do it, to keep from having to pay the professionals to do it. And I take this little wire and touch it to that battery, and you see that? You see that spraying? That injector's dirty. You see it coming out in a... I'm finna have to go buy some more injector cleaner. Alright, now my hose come off right there. But I'm gonna have to go get some injector cleaner. But I'm gonna show y'all what I made right here. And I had to actually redo the one I had made because it wouldn't work on these injectors because they're so big around up here. But when I done my boat motor, I just took a valve stem for a tubeless tire rim. Took the valve core out of it, drilled a little bitty hole in the cap, stuck the straw that goes to your carburetor cleaner in there and super glued it, screwed it back on there. I think I super glued the cap on. Well, the hole in the end of that was big enough for the injectors on the boat motor, but it wasn't for these, so I had to get in there and do some more engineering. I took a hose that would slide up on here, super glued the crap out of it to that, and then I got a clamp. When you stick it in there, you clamp it so it won't blow off, because this has got to be pressurized and some electricity shot to it. So what I'm using is just a little bitty 12-volt battery out of a kid's toy. I take my gator clips. What I do is I put a piece of tape in there where they can't touch each other and clip them on there real gently. And when I touch this, it shoots fire and makes your injector activate. Plus also it lights up my light here and I know it's getting fire. But that's how you do it. So I'm going to do all of them. I got to go get me some more injector cleaner. and get them clean to where I think they're spraying like they should spray. And I'm going to reassemble this thing just in the reverse of how y'all seen me disassemble it once I find that little clip somewhere that I dropped down in there like that. And we'll see if it makes it run. If it don't, my last chance is in when my spark plug wires come in. Alright, now we're finna try injector number 2 after I went and bought some more brake cleaner and card cleaner. Oh, I ain't making connection somewhere. Again, this would be a whole lot easier if I had 2 people. So I could just hold this and they could, just like that, it come undone again. I need 3 hands right here. One to activate the power going to the injector. And me to hold this tight so it won't blow off. And I just keep doing this until it looks like it's getting the best spray that I think it should get. And guys, after doing this several times, you should get, I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but you see it ain't no little streams coming out nowhere. You can Google that and look up what the injector should look like. It should just be coming out like that. And it took me several times to get these to start spraying like that. You don't want no little streams. You don't want nothing kind of split off like that. You want a solid, round, more of a mist. This one here still got a little bit going on. I know y'all can't see it on camera, but when I first activate it, it starts in a little stream like it's trying to split. Sometimes you can let them sit just a little bit with that stuff in there. I'm hoping this fixes my problem. If it don't fix it, it had to help it. Come on, man. We're on the last one. You son of a gun, you. Son of a dog eater. Alright, I'm gonna say that's good. Let's see if we can go back together with this mammy. Let's see if we can just go back together with it. Alright guys, we going back in with her. I done got the first one clipped on. I found my other clip hanging down in there on the wire. You don't want to forget to put these little clips back on, because your wires are wiggle loose and you'll have to remove this in order to just to plug it back up. So after I get it all back together, I'll get back with y'all. My battery on the camera's about to go down. All I'm gonna do is stick that back in there and reconnect everything y'all seen me disconnect. Well guys, after getting the injectors put in, taking her down the road and running the crap out of it, it's still got that missing sound in it. I've tested the ignition coils with the ohms meter and they saying they okay, but it's still got a miss. So we ain't got it fixed, but at least some of you out there know how you can remove your injectors and clean them. So I don't know if the thing's the fuel pump regulator maybe ain't getting enough pressure, because it ain't got a deal on the rail where you can test the pressure. You'd have to splice into the line and all that kind of stuff. I don't know why they make anything fuel injection and not put a deal on the rail where you can test the pressure on it, but it don't have a place on here to test the pressure. So I don't know what I'm gonna get into next. I know I got spark plug wires coming, but I don't think that's the issue. These wires look too good. I think it's more something with the fuel, because the thing's set up too long, too many years, and wouldn't run. But I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me today, and if you got one of these John Deere Gators 825 and had this issue and you know what the fix is, please let me know down there in the comments, guys. Sure appreciate it. And I know the lady I'm trying to get this fixed to sell for, like I said, I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but it ain't got it. Well, it didn't have a 250 miles on it when I brought it home from her house to service it out so she could sell it. And now I done put about 60 miles on it, fooling with it, trying to get this miss out of it after servicing it out. So if you know what it might be, let me know down there in the comments. And I appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all on the next one.